Hey everyone, Tony George, Hump Day Update. Don't forget live chat 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 Central, right here on Wednesday, about an hour from now. Here, a little long in the tooth here, working on my Thursday card. We have the 7-unit play on Thursday in the NCAA tournament. We've been red hot here the month of March. We'll talk about that. But we're going to get to your free pick here right away and then give you an update. But be sure and tune by. All things March Madness. Tell me your takes, who your favorite picks are, future, sides, totals, whatever you want to talk about. Bounce it off. Massage some ideas. You guys can talk amongst yourselves on the right-hand side as well. Comment on each other's takes. And we'll have a little rare, not completely off the map, but rare live chat. And nonetheless, Scott Spreitzer and I broke down 4 games and did a video for you right here on this YouTube channel live from Red Rock Sportsbook yesterday. So be sure, and I think that's where I'm going to go tomorrow to watch some of the games. I'm not going to go down to Fremont Street, which I like to go to Circa and the D and kind of bounce around, Mega Bar, Long Bar, that Stadium Swim, some of these other places, but it's St. Patrick's Day. Amateur hour. It's like New Year's Eve. It's amateur hour. 99% of the public is completely hammered drunk doing stupid stuff, and they're not even Irish. Welcome to Las Vegas on St. Patrick's Day and the first day of March Madness. That ought to be a crap show, that's for sure. But nonetheless, be sure and check out that video. Let's get to your free play. I'll tell you what's going on over at the website here in just a second. At the end of this free pick last night, our free pick did not get it done. I actually had that written up. I was going to do a 4-pack, and I gave that to you guys for... I thought was a really solid free play. And they lost by 11, catching 7. So they didn't get it done. They scored 79 points. I figured the team that scores 75 a game, 78 a game is going to cover a 7-point spread, especially with the offense they got. But, March Madness, when you allow 90, you're not going to cover any spread. So, that being said, let's get to Iona and Florida here. And, of course, Rick Pitino's team shocked 71-70 loser in their conference tournament after going, 17-3 or whatever it was, to a team that had a losing conference record. And Ryder, hello. Ooh, I faded Ryder the next game for a premium play in case that. But, that being said, Florida here, their head coach left. Tom Crean got fired down at Georgia, most overrated coach in the country. And Florida's head coach headed out to greener pastures now. So you have an interim assistant head coach now guiding this team in the NIT tournament against savvy veteran Rick Pitino, whose team has had a lot of time to prep and get ready for this game. And they're catching 6.5. Now you have a Power 5 conference school here. So you're going to have obviously an SEC team over any team from Iona's conference is going to be carrying a number, but I think this number is a little bit too high, And no doubt about it, the SEC was one of the strongest basketball conferences this year. I think Big 12 was probably the strongest, but they're right up there with the Big 10, much better than the ACC. And so there was no easy games in the SEC this year unless you were playing Missouri, pretty much. But at the end of the day, with this coaching head change here at Florida, I think it makes a huge difference. Iona's got, 8 or 9 players in their rotation that are very good. They have good guards, which you need in March Madness any time of the year, but especially in the postseason. They also have some size. They got a couple 6'9", 6'8" guys, so they can work the glass a little bit. And Pitino, I know he's got a lot of off-court issues, especially with the Louisville debacle, stuff like that. Whether you like him or don't like him, I really don't care. I'm not a big fan of Bill Belichick, but I respect his ability to coach a team. And I respect Rick Pitino's ability to coach a team. I think he can keep his team in this one. I'll take the 6.5 points in Iona tonight in the NIT for your free pick. Don't forget, again, live chat, 10:30 a.m. Pacific here in about an hour. So that's 12:30 Central, all things March Madness. Over at the website, another winning day yesterday, 12-3-1 run, plus $3,010 to the good for a $100 player over the last 8 days. And by the way, again, I'm not going to brag it up. Those are just the facts. because I didn't do well in college basketball this year. Matter of fact, one of my worst years in 30 years in college basketball this year. But we're peaking at the right time. It's right here, right now that counts. So we got a doubleheader today. We're going to have a 7-unit pick on at least a 4-pack tomorrow in March Madness. I've got 7 games written up. I'm going to take the top 4 probably. So be sure and tune in. Those will be up tomorrow morning. And in the NBA, solid 4-unit pick today. Passing in the NHL, one in the NBA last night, one in the NHL, one in college basketball last night. As well, on a 3-play card, we went 2-1. It was a flat bet card. We had Cleveland State and Indiana, and we lost out on Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Thought they might cover that 3.5, but nonetheless, we'll fire back with a 2-0 sweep today and get ready for a big Thursday in March Madness. Doc Sports, free $60. Link in the description below. Never been a member? Park $60 in your account for free. Use it wherever you want. Get ready for March Madness. Doc Sports. Be there or be square.